You need to let people be about that action. You need to see paperwork. You need to see funds in the bank account. We have the power to make morons go extinct like dinosaurs. The morons here are just creating mediocrity. They are creating harm to Mother Earth, disrespecting the planet, and they are cancer to the planet. We don't need that, okay? We can live without mediocrity. We can live without the morons, okay? And if you're continuing to procreate with morons, you're just making little morons. We don't need that, Sugarfoot. Y'all acting like pregnancy is not a high risk as a woman, especially a black woman. You can possibly die from childbirth, and you out here going half on a baby with a moron that hasn't even bought you a ring or signed paperwork to commit their life to you? How silly. But you thinking, oh, he gonna stay because he love me. He is just talking. It's all talk, no bite. You need to let people be about that action. You need to see paperwork. You need to see funds in the bank account. You need to quit being on this fantasy and just being all in la-la land as a woman and just thinking that love is sex or love is attention. Love is respect. Does this motherfucker respect you or not? If he respects you, he will put his life on the line and sign some paperwork for you. If he not willing to do that, don't have no baby with no modern day bum.
I've been seeing 4B a lot of different places, and I wanted to know what it was, and so I went to digging, and I finally found out what it was. But I came across this video, which I'm kind of confused on, because she's for the 4B movement. I saw a ring on her finger, so I'm wondering if she married or if she's engaged. And if that's the case, then how can you be for the 4B movement if you have a man? Because from my understanding, 4B movement is a movement of women who don't need men. They're withholding sex, they're withholding themselves from men. They're not procreating with men or whatever, which in turn to me sounds kind of dumb, because I also saw a video where they said that in South Korea, if I'm not mistaken, they have no first graders, because for the last 5 years or so, women have been withholding sex from their husband. They haven't been having kids. So tell me this, I guarantee you this, that this woman right here in this video, she's not going to work no oil rig. She's not doing no construction. She's not building no houses. She's not doing any of that kind of stuff. You need men. Now, not to say that there's no women who work those professions, but they're probably few and far between. This sounds stupid to me. So you're gonna have a whole world full of nurses, a whole world filled with teachers with no students to teach. You can have a whole world filled with hairstylists, nail techs, beauticians. Even if people would like to consider this to work, it doesn't work. In the long run, it collapses everything. Basically what you're saying is that you're willing to sacrifice the world. You can't have kids without the man. You cannot create a child without his sperm entering your body. This just doesn't make sense. So y'all going to so many far lengths to just do nothing. And then so I guarantee you the treatment of those women in South Korea isn't nowhere near how you're being treated in America. The women who are in America who are complaining about men, you're spoiled compared to the women and how they may be treated in South Korea. That's a whole different country. You have the ability to do whatever you want to do in America. Make as much money as you want to make, move where you want to move, build a house, anything you want to do. I'm guaranteeing those people in Korea don't have the same abilities and the same resources, the same everything that you have here. So their reasoning for doing this may be totally different and may be justified. But your reasoning is because a nigga won't pay all of your bills? Because he won't take you on a $200-300 date? Really? Come on, bro. Y'all really crashing out on some of the most simplest things. Just look at what you women are going to crash out about. 50-50 coffee dates. This is the society we living in. Honestly, instead of the passport bros going away, I wish some of you women just get up out of here. You're polluting the mindset of the potential women who are to come for our sons and cousins and nephews. You're messing the generation up, man. Cause these young kids see these older women acting like this and they assume this is how they're supposed to act, and it just ruins these kids, man. You're sitting right here with a ring on your finger talking about you with a 4B movement. In the words of the late great Kevin Samuels, you can't make this up.